for today, I'm going to discuss the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation. So in this video, matututo po kayo kung paano malaman ang nature of the roots of a quadratic equation at ang number of real roots. Reviewin po muna natin itong mga terms na ito. First, real numbers. Real numbers are simply combinations of rational and irrational numbers. When we say rational numbers, these are numbers that can be expressed in the form a over b, where b is not equal to 0, such as natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fraction, and decimals. While irrational numbers are non-rational real numbers, such as non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. We also have imaginary numbers. These are non-real numbers which involve square root of a negative number. So in the previous lesson, we discussed the quadratic formula. So I will give you 10 seconds to choose from the given options what is the quadratic formula. Is it A, B, C, or D? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The quadratic formula is letter D. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Next question. What is the radicand in the quadratic formula? You have 10 seconds to answer. Time's up. If your answer is b squared minus 4ac, your answer is correct. The radicand is b squared minus 4ac, and it is called discriminant. In the quadratic formula, the expression b squared minus 4ac is what we call the discriminant, or represented by variable d or letter d. The value of the discriminant describes, first, the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation, and also it determines the number of real solutions. Again, it describes the nature of the roots and determines the number of real solutions. So let's take a look of this table. If the discriminant value is equal to 0, there will be one real root of multiplicity 2, and then the nature of the roots will be real, rational, and equal. And if the discriminant value is greater than 0 and a perfect square, there will be two real roots. The nature of the roots will be real, rational, and unequal. And if the discriminant value is still greater than 0 but not a perfect square, there are two real roots, and the nature of the roots will be real, irrational, and unequal. And lastly, if the discriminant value is less than 0, there will be no real roots, and the nature of the roots will be non-real. Let's have this example. X squared minus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. For us to use the discriminant, the quadratic equation must be in standard form, and find the values of a, b, and c. A is 1, b is negative 6, and c is 9. The formula for the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. Substitute the values of a, b, and c. We have Negative 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times 9. And the square of negative 6 or negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. Negative 4 times 1 times 9 is negative 36. And 36 minus 36 is 0. That is the value of the discriminant. Going back to our table, if the value of the discriminant is 0, therefore, the number of real roots will be 1. The nature of the roots are real, rational, and equal. Therefore, x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 0 has one real, rational, and equal solution. Next, number 2. 2x times the quantity of x plus 2 is equal to negative 5. Example number 2 is not yet in standard form. So let us apply the distributive property. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x. And let us transpose negative 5 will become positive 5 and then equals 0. So let us find the values of a, b, and c. A is 2, b is 4, c is 5. Formula for the discriminant, we have b squared minus 4ac. Substitute the values, we have 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5. 4 squared is 16. Again, 4 squared is 4 times 4. Next, negative 4 times 2 times 5 is negative 40. And 16 minus 40 is negative 24. Again, let's go back to our table. The answer is negative 24. And negative 24 is less than 0. Meaning, there is no real solution. For example number 3, 3x squared plus 7x is equal to 6. Again, it is not yet in standard form. Let us transpose 6. So the equation will be 3x squared plus 7x minus 6 equals 0. Values of a, b, and c, we have 3, 7, and negative 6. The discriminant is equal to the expression b squared minus 4ac. I will give you 1 minute to find the value of the discriminant. Your timer starts now. Time's up. So let us check if your answer is correct. Let us substitute the values of a, b, and c. We have 7 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 6. 7 squared is 49. Negative 4 times 3 times negative 6 is positive 72. 49 plus 72 is 121. Did you get the same answer? Very good. Going back to our table, the answer is 121. 121 is greater than 0 and a perfect square number. Therefore, the answer will be 2 real, rational, and unequal solutions. If you have questions about the nature of the roots of a quadratic equation, comment your question on our comment section.